Away from Texas.
Yes, sir. Watch you every single day. Nobody lays it down like Uncle Neely and the pregame show.
Neely, pregame show behind the scenes of everything. And why does he get that kind of access? Why does he get that kind of access? Because trust is involved. You would never get the kind of access you desire unless there's trust and relationship. You're trying to put you up on game.
This is Shane Cokes, defensive lineman. Please come support to the games, come show out, come show love for us, and be there for us each sideline every week.
Shane Cokes, this is it, man. It's getting close to football time.
Yeah, it's starting to get real, man. It's starting to get real. So it's the time things start ramping up, start figuring out what things really gonna look like, start really dive into the playbook, start getting ready for the season.
Yeah, so you had we had spring ball, spring game. You had some people leave out. You had some people come in. You've gotten a chance to get adjusted to new coaches, new philosophies. What's been your takeaways, from the spring semester and summer conditioning?
I think the biggest thing, and as simple as it sounds, improvement. I think compared to last year, especially just given the same situation, kind of similar, not entirely given the number of players leaving and going, but I think this summer has been a lot more focused, a lot more conducive to what we want to do and how we want to ramp up and going into the season. I think the camaraderie has been especially better throughout the board among the players, the coaching staff. So I think it's starting to look like how we want it to.
Yeah, and when you look at the communication style, coaching style of, say, Coach Slap, Coach D. Lewis, Coach Dancy on the D ends, all those guys hands on the defense. Of course, Rob Livingston up top as the coordinator. How's that been adjusting to new coaches and new positions and new languages, all while trying to get in the best shape of your life?
I'm not gonna lie, it's hard. It's definitely hard, but I mean that's just how football is. You have to adapt every day. Something new's gonna come up, some different players gonna come, something's gonna happen that you're not used to. So across from that, like we knew new players coming in, new language, new verbiage, whatever it is. So you have to adjust. And the biggest thing is communicating with them and them communicating with us, which has been great. No matter who you talk to, all the coaching staff want to help you and want to help you get better. So it's been easy, I'll say that.
Do you think this defensive line, is now equipped, whether it's from coaching or talent or effort, is now equipped to stop the run and not give up big plays?
Yes, I say that definitively. Yes, simple as that.
And what have been the keys to that?
Obviously the players, for one. I think just the mindset coming in, I think it's been a lot different. I think everybody's been focused. Everybody knows what the goal is, know where we're setting. And I think just us being close together. Like a D-line is close, a D-line that loves each other. Like you can't beat it, you can't stop it. So I think those two things, and us being close together, us just having that will and that want to be great, with Coach Sapp and with Coach D-Lou leading the helm, I think the answer is yes all day.
One of the things I've seen, because I agree with you, one of the things I've seen is this defense not only wants to stop people, this defense wants to score too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was about to say, you got the ability to, so we're going to do it. And I think just like that athleticism piece, that want-to piece, it's just a different mindset. Like Coach D. Lewis said, every morning you walk in the building, like you got to flip that switch. Like you can't be that person you was outside these walls. Like you got to come in here and handle your business like you need to. So that's been the biggest piece for us.
When it comes to that competition with the new guys or the old guys, and also trying to gel and be teammates, what are some of those challenges y'all have had to overcome spring ball in the summer conditioning to gel as a defensive unit?
I mean, everybody wants to start, so that's the hardest thing, right? So everybody's competing for that starting spot. Everybody's working every single day to take somebody's spot. But I think at the end of the day, you have to remember your team. So whatever that is, like you compete, but you compete in the right way. You still help each other on the plays. You still help each other out with technique and focus on what you need to do on each play. Because at the end of the day, somebody go down, it's next man up. And it's a team together. It's not Shane playing on the University Car football team, so the car football team. We are one thing. Defense is one. So we all work together in this thing.
One thing I appreciate from the sideline watching y'all work, and I don't know if y'all appreciate this yet, you just said it. You hit it. Everybody wants to start. I don't know if we have appreciated yet, though, that there's going to be a guy that doesn't start that ends up playing more than somebody that did because it's about matchups. The way Coach Livingston's defense is, a 2 on this weekend could play just as much as a 1 did last weekend. Do you guys talk about that? How, this may be my week, but next is yours. This may be my half, but next half is yours.
Definitely, we have this conversation a little bit, and I think just understanding how we match up, and the biggest thing is winning. That's the goal at the end of the day, no matter what. Winners win. Everybody want winners if you want to go to that next level. So that's what it is. Everybody gonna get their reps. Everybody gonna play if you have the ability to. So it's figuring out what's the best situation you can play everybody in to set everybody up to win and be successful as we want to be.
Yeah, I think Coach Prime started off this part of the season with that when he put up the stats about the schools and how many people got drafted. What they had in common is they win games. And so if you want to play at the next level, win the game.
Win the game. Simple as that.
Let me make sure that got called. All right. Final thing, when you look as we go into a second phase in late July of finishing up strength and conditioning, and then even later July, fall camp starts, what are some of the things that you're going to specifically take away from spring and early summer into fall camp and get ready for that week 1 opponent?
The biggest thing is building the discipline and the trust among the team and then the defense and the D-line for me personally. I think that's the biggest thing that you can build during these times because it's just lifting, just player-led practices and us coming and watching film with each other. So it's building that camaraderie, building that connection with each other. And then during the strength position part where it's lifting, running, whatever it is, building that discipline, doing the little things right. Because at the end of the day, that's what's going to win you the games. The team with the least amount of fouls, team with the least amount of penalties, that's what's going to win. So building up those little things and being together as one, you can't be beat.
That brought in the final question. We got 3 internal media sources. You got Will Off, you got Reach the People, you got the pregame show, and people get to see a lot. I don't know if they appreciate that there's still a lot they don't get to see. Because you talk about watching film together. What are some of the things that you and the D-line are doing together that people are just unaware that's taking place?
So big, obviously watching film together, and then just going out to eat on Fridays, and then going out on Saturdays doing our thing, whatever that is that weekend. It's just those little things, man. Those little moments, whether it is going out or just going to somebody's house, watch the finals. Like it's just like it don't seem important. Like going to somebody, hey, let's go chill, let's go watch the game, let's go eat. But just like how much those little things build off of from those small conversations you have with those people, and just knowing how important it is to them and getting to know them better. Like it matters at the end of the day. It may not seem big now, but through that game, through that next week, through a lifetime, like that's building the brotherhood, that's building the connection that's going to help you be the team that wins at the end of the day.